Over my shoulder are 4 Dodge Challenger SRT Demons. Dodge has flown us out here to experience what they're like at a drag strip, which is conveniently located in front of them. We're gonna go over a little bit of the tech, talk about what makes this car so special, and then we're gonna show you what it's like to drive it down a drag strip. It's gonna be a fun day. Though it's street legal, the Demon is built specifically for drag racing. The passenger and back seats are optional. A crate of performance parts, a $1 option, allows the use of 100-octane fuel that increases the output of the supercharged 6.2-liter V8 to 840 horsepower and 770 pound-feet of torque. We're driving it today in full drag race trim, with high-octane gas and on the smaller front-runner wheels and tires. I've been excited to drive this car ever since its debut at the New York Auto Show. I'm most eager to explore its drag racing hardware, including the transbrake, which uses the transmission to hold the car in place while you're building RPMs at the light. There's a lot of systems here that take a bit of time to learn. From line lock to the transbrake. I think I got a pretty good grip on it. We're just going to do a demo run. While I wait for the car on the right, line lock is going to hold the front brakes and let the rears spin by freely, and that's going to let the tires get the temperature and give them more grip as we get on the surface. Drag radials are very sensitive to tire temp. When there's some heat on the surface and the tires are hot, they grip the ground really hard. That's what helps this thing get away so quickly. Activate line lock, apply brake pressure, press and hold OK to hold, release the brake. All right. Watching the staging lights. Pre-stage, all right, inch forward to stage. Now activate. That felt good, that felt real good. Keep the windows up so I talk even though I'm going to sweating for you, the viewer. So the transbrake has an operating window of between 1500 and 2350 RPM. So the operating window is about 750 RPM. That's super narrow. So what you have to do is you have to pedal in somewhere between that RPM amount while holding both paddles and the brake. You release the left paddle to tell the system, okay, I want the transbrake feature at this engine speed. Release the brake pedal, and then when you're ready to go, release the paddle and then dig into the gas. What that does is it allows you to rev up the engine while in drive, and what that does is it builds boost in the engine while keeping the car stationary while you're staged. This is important because you want to launch with the most amount of torque you can possibly give the rear tires, and so this transbrake function, which is really popular in drag cars, enables you to do that electronically. It's a nice feature, and I bet with some practice, that's what it comes down to, you could be pretty good at that. The timing lights weren't running, so we only had the Demon's onboard acceleration timer to see the results. If it's to be believed, the Demon ran in the high 10s and near 130 miles an hour all afternoon. That's far off Dodge's best 9.65 second pass, but considering the high heat and humidity, the number of people making back-to-back burnouts and runs, and my own inexperience with the car, it's an impressive feat of durability and consistency. The Demon has all the hardware you need for the drag strip, but it doesn't do the important work for you. You're in charge of managing the gas pedal, which makes improving your times more rewarding. Unlike the sophisticated launch control systems of similarly fast cars, you still have to drive it, and I love the Demon for that. If you want to see more videos, especially ones where I'm not wearing a goofy racing suit, check them out here or subscribe to the Edmunds YouTube channel.